I can just smell a million barbecues. Two. Hello sports fans, this is a tight little spot, every now and again a nice bit of wind, reversible, otherwise forwardable, so this is a gust at the moment. Nervous, we're both nervous. This is Dean over here, local to me. That doesn't bode well. Yeah, a bit nervous about this one. Ready to abort as needed. Clipping in for a reverse in hope.
You can hear me, it's not too bad up here actually. I'm not moving forward very fast, it's not too gusty.
Okay, let's think about taking off. Happy to move over here a little bit.
We got any fellow flyers in the air tonight? Oh, hello, John. Hello, boys. Right.
Here we go. Come on. Looks strong enough. Okay. Bit of rotor from those trees behind me. Come on. Oh, that's nice. Come on. Run out of field at this rate. It's a forward. Gust. Come on. It's a forward. Bear with. Okay, let's try again. Okay. Woo! Oh, dry mouth, nerves. Always bring water. Oh, Jesus. That wasn't too bad a forward, actually. I think I caught a gust. So, I'm flying with Dean Pitt. He was just about to go for training. Just before he was just about to go to training. Oh, hold on, I'll talk in a minute. Too much brain activity. So, first order of business is to fly over this town, get a photo of my mate Rob's house, because he's not there. So, get a little bit more height, put the GoPro at the ground. This guy I work with, he's been winding me up about not flying over his house for about 2.5 years. And now he's in Cornwall for the week, I've come to do it. So Rob, I'll put a ring round your house from here. Ding! There you go. Where are you, mate? I'm here. And that's pretty much it. Chester, over there by that lake. Ding! That's my normal field. Not flown from there for a long time. Chester Country Park. Oh, it's good to be back up in the air around here. There's Dean. There he is down there. I'm going to trim out a bit because we're going into wind over to those windmills on the horizon, which are Santa Pod Raceway, where this weekend is the BugJam, the Volkswagen dude. I'm a bit too old to go to that these days, but they've had some bloody good nights doing it in the past. I think you know what I mean. Yeah, he gave me this radio, but I've got the same problem I had when I was flying with the Parahooners. I can hear them, but I just can't transmit. They can hear a click, but that's it. So again, it might be some of the settings in my helmet. I never had it set up for that. Right, Dean was going through training. Oh, this must have been just over 2 years ago now, because the last 2 years have just disappeared, haven't they? I didn't know him, I hadn't met him, and I did a flight down to Courtney's New Farm airfield. Nice flight down there, and then about halfway back, it was a lovely looking evening, but it just got hyper shitty really quick, like the roughest stuff I'd flown in. I wanted to let the trims out to cut through it and be more stable, but I also wanted to hang on to the brakes so that I felt like I was doing something. I put that video up there, there. You may have seen it, you might not have. But Dean had posted this video from his back garden of Paramotor flying over his house, going, oh look, they're rubbing my nose in it, because he wasn't flying yet and he could see one going. But the funny thing was, it looked so sedate and beautiful from the ground. It looked like I was having a great flight, but up there it was like I was hanging on for dear life. It was getting dark, it was like well after sunset. I could see the field, but it was taking me ages to get to it. I wanted to trim out to get to the field. I wanted to trim in because I wanted to feel in control. So we're going to go fly around Santa Pod. I think there is a rule about flying over congregations of a certain amount of people. Can't remember what the rules are. It's probably 1,000 foot, 1,500 foot, or glide clear, or whichever's greater, something like that. But it doesn't matter because we're not going to do it. We're going to fly around the outside. Another reason for that is there's 3 wind turbines on the site as well. I do believe this is the old RAF Poddington. I've no idea how high I am, how fast I'm going. Haven't got any nav. Looking good, matey. Woo! Both of us shitting ourselves. Both of us nervous to fly. I don't think either of our takeoffs were the tidiest, but we're up flying. Yeah, baby. So, further to doing like chats with pilots to get their stories, Dean will be one of the guys to do that with. Flies out of this great little field, about literally 11 minutes from my house, so I'd like to fly out of there again. So we're going pretty slow into wind here, but we are directly into wind, looking at those turbines over there. Only got enough for an hour. Didn't really want a long flight, to tell the truth. Just wanted to get up, scratch the itch, and then veg on the sofa. Now I wonder what the turbulence is like behind these turbines. I've sort of seen it in like a visualization or in some pictures of fog or something. I can smell their food cooking over there. So Santa Pod, world famous drag strip, named in a sort of punny way after Californian drag strips in like Santa Cruz and all those places that begin with Santa or Saint over in California. Fun fact, once saw Chaz and Dave at the BugJam. Now if the gods smile on us, we'll get over that drag strip just as something's going up it. And if all the gods smiled, it would be the jet car. The chances of that are minimal. I think they'll probably save that till it gets dark, because it's pretty f***ing impressive at night. Excuse French. So it's only a quarter mile, and up here you can really see what a quarter mile is. The runway is probably well over half a mile. Down this end, I'll put a little bumpy thermal height. That saved me trying to get height, saved a bit of fuel. So down this end is the start line, the pit. You can see a ring there, and the finish line is well before that big orange and red tent over there. It's just at the end of the sort of polished section of track, the shiny bit. Hello people, this is great to see. Glastonbury is a bit far to fly over, but this is pretty cool. There's nothing on the start grid at the moment, so we may have missed whatever was going on. There's nothing in the pits lined up. Well, good to see you again. Again, loads of nice comments on the videos. I love you guys. Already had a couple of offers, places to go and fly, people to not interview, chat. So that'll be cool. try and get some of those working. I've got a busy time at the moment with this job hunting, I've got a holiday coming up, things like that, but yeah, I'm definitely going to put some effort into making that happening, and more effort into flying locally, because, you know, if it's a nice evening, this is marginally better than sitting on the sofa with a bottle of wine, watching the crap my missus watches. Santa Pod drag strip. Oh, these people having a good time. Right, what are my outs over the solar panels? They are few and far between, and it is strong, so I'd be trimming in immediately and hoping to go that side of the solar panels, which is a longer walk to get out, but a lot less hassle than trying to land down beside that turbine with people and turbines. I could always come back to this field, the wind's pretty strong coming from over there. Yeah, pretty much my out for most of this is going to be turn around and get blown back to my left cornfield. I'm going to get a little bit more height for that reason, and the fact that I've got to be 500 foot from these turbines. Might as well give myself a bit more leeway. I think this is pretty much just going to be a lap of this place, and then zip back to Dean's Field. To be fair, that'll do me. A forward, not a nil wind forward. That was pretty, actually, I think I must have caught a gust, because I pulled that up and it just stopped dead. It went straight up and stopped there, so it was ready to go. Not very orderly. It doesn't feel that orderly when you're in there at 1 in the morning, closing your tits off after watching Chaz and Dave. Okay, we're clear. Let's drift round to the right a little bit. Drift a bit harder than that. There we go. Got a lot more speed now. I can see where I came from, that giant white water tower, and ding. I'll try again. Ding. There we go. Well, it's probably about just over half full, I think. Maybe not even that. Seems like plenty of room for more in there, and they're still coming in. Oh yes. Feels good. Still rolling. Still rolling. Yeah, baby. I can see people on the ground looking up and thinking, who's that cool dude? That's me, mate. It's me and Dino. I wonder where Dino's going. Dun, 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 dun. Dean, mate, I'm ready to go home. Where are you going? Right, turbo boost. I don't want to go over the solar panels again. Whoosh! On the subject of subjects and content, if anyone's like planning to get into paramotoring or thinking they might or whatever and has found these videos and you've got questions, just ask them. If I don't know the answer, I ain't going to pretend I do, but I will know someone who does, so be careful asking for trainers. Everyone's going to recommend the person they went with. Nobody knows if their trainer is good or bad because they've got nothing to compare them to. Look at that. All because the lady loves milk tray. We're going back this way. What was I saying? I literally can't remember. Oh yeah. So trainers. Message people that have been in it a while, because they might realise that they had a bad trainer, or they might know that they had a good trainer, but they will also have heard about the bad trainers. So, I mean, there are some bad trainers, and I've seen people recommending the bad trainers on Facebook and things like that. And you don't want to badmouth anyone in public, do you know what I mean? But get in touch with individuals and ask them, hey, have you heard about this guy, do you know anything? Most of them are absolutely fine and good, do you know what I mean? There's not an awful lot to paramotoring, and the vast majority of the trainers are, as far as I'm aware, good and responsible. But there are one or two bad apples, just like there are in anything. Baby, it's a wild world. Okay, I've got to come in over a road, I think. Okay, there's going to be roads coming off those buildings, maybe. Or maybe I can go for the airstrip and land slightly crosswind. What do you reckon? Answers in the comments below.
Over. Hello, over.
Kids on the radio.
Hello.
Hello.
Where are you?
You can't ask kids where they are over a radio. That's dodgy. Okay. You can see a sock, yeah, straight across the runway. So I'm going to come in up the edge of this field here and just kick in a little dog leg. This side of the sock. There's no lines there. Don't run into the water tower. Yeah, it's directly towards the house. In fact, I'm going to come in on the right side of the sock. No, it's a beetle. I know where you're going. There's another beetle. 2 beetles. Oh, look, there's loads of V-dubs coming. 2 beetles, camper, Audi. No. Right. Descending over the burned bit. Here we go. Nice. Yeah, this is definitely downwind. Bumps. Okay, that's set up nicely. Drift along the side of the road. Radio's probably going to fall off and go through my prop. Should have done this before. Okay, a little less turn. Okay, it's going to be bumpy and horrible. But that'll do it. Whoa, swinging. Oh, Jesus, he's on his feet, but it was bloody close. Okay. Staggered a bit, I thought I was going down. Love it. Yeah, wind's coming straight from there, so there is rotor and crap from these. And there's not a lot of space here to come in. Mind you, I didn't need much space. Yeah, a bit rocky. I reckon if the wind was coming from anywhere there, this would be a lovely little feel. Back wall, straight off. Love it. Well, that's pretty much it. Just a little flight. Thought I'd put a video out. Don't have to watch it if you don't want to. Bit late now. Yeah, and I'll be over to do a chat with Dean. He did train at effectively the same place I trained. But he's got his own story, which will be nice for people to hear, because everyone's got a slightly different one. Oh, I've lost my foot cam. Foot cam down. The foot cam will tell me how long I've been up. Always put the foot cam away before landing. Now, where did I impact? There he is. Hello, mate. Bit of muddy. 37 minutes on here. Yeah, nice one. Right, foot cam outro. Dean's disappeared again. Oh no, he's miles over there. Right, thanks for coming along anyway, listening to me ramble on. Not much to say, not always got something to say, so kind of feel like I should have something to say all the time, but haven't always. I'm just bloody rambling, aren't I? See you next time, thanks for coming, bye bye.